Good morning, everyone. Let's begin today. So, if you see that it's a new day for all of us, that we can utilize it for achieving our goal. So, if we think that every day we people are doing something, we are going near to our goals. Each day, we people have to take a step. So it is not necessary that in one day we people have to do a great work, or in one day we people have to make miracles. So it is not required at all. Okay. So but what we can do? So here we are required to do simple things. So they're very simple that just doing maybe reading a sentence, reading a paragraph, or listening a video, but that you have to do every day regularly, and that's why consistency matters a lot. If you're keeping it consistency, so the results that you are going to get, they will be miraculous. There you may just make wonders because you're doing it every day, and that's why I'm just telling that if you are going to just practice English communication or oral communication, then at one day you'll be fluent speaker of English. And so that's why we people have to take something. So I'm just asking you, you can do the number of things, number of activities for English communication, but important is that you people have to keep it consistency. Okay. So with this, we will start. So if you remember that what we people have done yesterday, we people have talked about, I think, maybe phrases that we people can use for talking about uh, promises and resolutions. Okay. So we are going to continue with that next. So you people, someone of you, just let me know if my voice is reaching to you, as well as you people just let me know if my screen is also visible. So is it visible? Yes, yes, I got the yes messages that it is audible as well as visible also. Fine. So let's start then. So I'll make it a full screen. So what we are going to have today, it is about some phrases, some words that we people can use to talk about uh, when you get late. Maybe that sometime you are just mm, reaching to somewhere. Usually you people were in college, and sometimes it might happen due to some of the reasons you might have got late to the college. Okay. So that time, what excuses you people perhaps having? So here you'll come to know that these are the some of the excuses that you people might have experienced also, and that's why we people are going to see these excuses here. So first of all, very simple and a normal statement or expression that you may say that sorry, I am late. So whenever you know that you are late, maybe usually this is a habit actually that we people have to form during our maybe student phase. because if you know how to be punctual, then you're going to reach at all the functions, parties, events, programs, meetings, everything. You'll start on time and you'll just complete it on time also. But it shouldn't be that you're just reaching at uh, some of the events. Suppose it starts at 10 a.m. in the morning and you're reaching at 11 o'clock there. So you'll come to know that when you reached there, people are leaving because the function was over and you're reaching there. So, as far as habit, you should be very punctual. So, whenever it is required, so that time within the given time, within that stipulated time, you people have to do it. You people have to reach there. So that is a good habit, and it is one of the things which is required for becoming successful in your life. So okay, so but it is not all the time. Sometimes it may happen that you may get late, so in that case you have to accept first of all that you are late, and you know that you are late, and in that case you have to say that sorry, I'm late. So that is usual. Perhaps you people might have said, used this expression lot many times before, but in future also you people try to say how you can express yourself. See, if you are late, then another excuse, it might be this, that I overslept. You might have experienced this when you people were in college. You used to come to college, so that time usually you take 8 hours sleep. But what happened? So because of some work or a previous day, you people have to complete your homework, which might be more, and you have worked late night, and because of that, sometimes it may happen that usually you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and you complete all the things, and you reach to college at 8 o'clock. But what happened that day, because of some of the reasons, instead of waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and so whatever time you got, it was insufficient to get ready and to reach to the college at 8 o'clock, and because of that you may get late. So that is one of the excuse that you may have, that I overslept. So here it means that I slept longer than I should have. Okay, so instead of, you're expected to sleep for 8 hours, but that day you took it 9 hours sleep, and so that you got late. Okay, then next, my alarm didn't go off. So that also one of the problems that perhaps we might have experienced. So what happens, uh, usually we set an alarm to wake up early. Suppose that usually you wake up at 6 o'clock, but on particular day you wanted to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So what do you do? It is not possible that on your own you are going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So what you do, you set an alarm. So you set an alarm at 4 o'clock and you went to sleep, and your assumption is that your alarm will ring and then you will wake up at 4 o'clock. But unfortunately what happens that your alarm didn't ring, and so instead of that waking up at 4 o'clock, you slept up to 6 o'clock as usual habit, and then you realized that you're not able to reach at a particular place on time. So that time you may just have this excuse that my alarm didn't go off. So that could be one of the excuses. Then next one, that I had to wait ages for a bus. So we know that I had to wait for a bus. But what do you mean by here? I had to wait ages for a bus. So meaning of ages, it means that for a long time, a very long time you have been waiting for the bus, and because of that, perhaps you might get late. Okay. Uh, so if you're just traveling by public transport, usually when you will go to the cities like Pune, Mumbai, or any other cities, so that time if you are just traveling with such public transport, so that time you will experience this, that the timing of bus is at 7 a.m. in the morning. So before 5 minutes, you reached to the bus stop and you're waiting for bus. So you waited for 5 minutes and you're expecting now bus will come. But rather than instead of coming bus, what happened? Bus didn't come. So then you waited more 5 minutes, then you waited 10 minutes, then you waited for 15 minutes, half an hour you have been waiting there at bus stop, but still there is no bus. So, because of this, you are getting late to reach to your office. So, in that case, if your boss is asking that why are you late for today or something like this, or you people have to report, uh, late report that you have to give to your office, something like this. So, there you can just use this expression that I had to wait ages for a bus, and a particular word here that ages it means that a very long time you people have been waiting for bus. In that case, you may use this. Then next one is the bus was late. It is similar to earlier one that due to some of the reasons, maybe uh, sometimes bus gets punctured or a failure or some of the reasons, maintenance or repairing, and some of the reasons that bus gets late. So that could be one of the reasons. So again, you people can think of the transport system that usually we have bus or local trains or flights. Sometimes also they get late. So these are the some of the excuses that may occur, or you may just talk about this. Again, the next problem it is of this that traffic problem. So these are the problems of cities. What I just talked about, that public transport or maybe about this traffic. So usually if you got stuck into traffic, it takes a lot of time, and usually you can't predict that how much time it will take to get released from that traffic. So suppose that you wanted to reach to the railway station and you're traveling by bus or you're traveling by your own vehicle, car. So normally distance from your home to station, it is of perhaps it takes half an hour, 30 minutes. So what happened that you started your journey towards station, but you got stuck into traffic, and instead of just taking half an hour, it took you perhaps 1 hour. Sometimes uh, it takes 2 hours also. So that may happen. So because of traffic, you're not able to reach to the destination on time. Okay. Then next problem is like this. Again, this is problem of cities that I couldn't find a parking spot. So usually, if you just go the crowdy place where there is a lot of people are going, so usually in maybe market or somewhere, or your office is at such a crowdy place, so that time you people have to wait for parking your vehicle, or sometimes you don't get a place for parking your vehicle, and because of that also you may just get late, or you have to wait until someone leaves or until their place or their vehicle they take out, and then you get your place there. So till that you people have to wait. So parking could be one of the reasons that you're not reaching there on time. I think this is also one of the problems that I got lost coming here. So you might have experienced if you are new in the city. Suppose that you're in cities like Pune or Mumbai, which you're not familiarized with. So you don't know the roads or you don't know the particular places in that city, and you wanted to reach to a particular place. So you started your journey on your own. You may be taking help of others for asking directions, but somewhat you lost the direction, and instead of reaching to a particular place, you went somewhere else. So what happened that you got lost, and then you came to know about that you lost your way, and then you took a proper way, and then you reached to your destination. So that time you may just say that I got lost coming here. Then next one, it may happen also that I was tied up in a meeting. So what happened that you decided with your friends to come together that day, and you were busy in the office for a long time, and you had a meeting which longed for. maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours. And because of that, what you plan with your friends, you're not able to reach to your friends. So that time you may be telling your friends that I was tied up in a meeting. And the meaning of tied up, it means that you were busy, you were occupied, or it was impossible for you to escape from that meeting. And that's why you people were not able to reach there on time. Okay. And this is the last one from this slide, that I just lost track of time. So I think you might have experienced this also. Sometimes we lose track of time, and why does it happen? So suppose that you are going to your office at 10 o'clock, and usually you just be ready at 8 o'clock. You are at dining table to have a breakfast in the morning, and you have a habit of reading newspaper simultaneously when you are having your breakfast. So that day also you are just having your breakfast and you're reading newspaper also. So usually what you do, you just read headlines of the newspaper and you just leave for office perhaps at maybe 8:30 somewhat. So but that day what happened, instead of just having breakfast, you were reading newspaper and you found that some of the news which is related to politics, that was printed, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 pages were filled with the news which are about politics and some about elections, because you like politics, and you read some of the news about elections, and there you spent maximum time and you do not realize when it was 8:30 and when it was maybe 9 o'clock about, and then you did not realize how much time you have spent in reading newspaper. And finally you finished your reading newspaper, then you realize that time is very much you have spent, and now it is going to late for your office. So that is one of the reason that you lost track of time. Sometimes it may happen that you're watching your mobile for a long time, you're playing mobile games on the screen and you don't realize how much time you have spent in playing game. Or sometimes you're surfing on the internet, you're using WhatsApp or social media, YouTube or Facebook, something like that, and there you lose your track of time. So lose track of time, it means that I did not notice what time it was or how much time you have spent in doing some particular activity, and because of that you lost your track of time and you are not able to reach at a particular time. Okay, so these were the some of the things that are related to talk about how you're late or how you're being late. And I would like to suggest you people just find more things how you can talk about. If suppose you can decide a topic that maybe you play a role, that someone is boss, someone is employee, and someone reached late to the office, as I told, to make a group. So in group, you imagine such situations and you try to discuss, and you have to enjoy this, making such role plays or playing some kind of dialogues, or maybe you can do something like this. Okay, because here it is not possible that with all these students, but in your groups there will be nobody as an observer, but you have your own freedom that you can talk, you can hold such discussions, group discussions, role plays, dialogues, etc. You can perform, and that's why I told you yesterday that you people have to make groups. So accordingly I think that you people will do. And I just wanted to get the only those who are someone will work as group leaders. So yesterday I told Vedangi. So Vedangi, you start working in this direction. You just make your group of 8 to 10 students, and you just try to do some activities, or you just consult with me. So what activities or what topics should be there? So accordingly, you people also come forward, as Vedangi said. So I expect other students also come forward and make your own groups, and we will have some activities which you people will do on your own. Maybe when you people have time, maybe on Sunday, if you don't have classes on that day, that day you just spend some time, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30, as per your convenience, you spend some of the times in communication, which is very very important. because I know that what I'm doing, it is just for I'm telling these are the sentences, these are the ways, these are the situations, but I cannot ensure that you people can speak it orally. And that's why for oral communication, you people have to use your own sentences. You people use your own uh, whatever the words and sentences that you know, topics and everything. So therefore you people have to do it. So I hope that some other students will come forward and we will have such activities. I will suggest only activities, you people will perform it on your own. I will not be there. I'm not going to join your groups. You people have to do it on your own basis, and there you can just check your progress, where you're getting difficulties, why you're not able to speak English sentences. That we people have to check. Okay. Then let's go to the next slide here. On the next slide, you people are going to read that here are some ways that we people can use to say some how someone is correct. Okay. Uh, Sometimes when we talk with our friends, we people say that you're right or you're not wrong or something sentences that we people use. So let's see what are the ways, what are the sentences that we people can use to talking about someone who is right. So first of all, you may use simple phrase, that's right. So whenever there is apostrophe, that time you people have to consider it as that is right, because today you people are going to have a quiz which is based on words often confused. So that time it is going to confuse you. So you people have to understand, if it is apostrophe, yes, its meaning is that that is right. So here in this sentence you can say that's right, but actually it means that that is right. Okay. So if you're just talking about a topic and your friends are discussing it, and your friend has said something which you found that it is right, so you are saying you're supporting him, you agree with him or her by saying that's right. So in this case, what you're doing, you're saying that your friend is right. So for this, you can use this phrase. Or another, I think that this will be new for us, that's spot on. This word perhaps we not have listened it or heard it before. So if someone is saying that that's spot on, it means that he or she is saying that that is correct, that is right. Okay. So here also you people try to understand when that means that is. Okay. Then next phrase is about you have hit the nail on the head. This is an idiomatic expression that you people have to note it down. If you are with a pen and paper, you people just write down this phrase or idiom that hit the nail on the head. And you people have to find out its meaning. Because see, here if I just talked about that, what does it mean? If we take its practical meaning and its idiomatic meaning. So practical meaning, I will tell that you have a hammer in your hand and you have a nail, and suppose that you wanted to attach hanger on the wall or somewhere on the door. So what you are going to do? You are going to hit that nail with the hammer, and you are going to adjust your hanger there. So that is a practical meaning. But here we should not take the practical meaning of this sentence, hit the nail on the head. And that's why I'm just telling you people, you have to find out the what does it mean. It is not the word meaning that we have to take from this phrase, but you people have to take the idiomatic meaning of this sentence. And it means that you have done something right, you have done it right time. So doing or saying something at the right time, at that time you can just say that you have hit the nail on the head. Suppose that your friend has done like this, he has done right work at the right time. So you can use this phrase, you have hit the nail on the head. Okay. So it is also similar to say like this, you have nailed it. So nailed it or hit the nail on the head, it is same. Okay. Then Next, we people are going to have the phrase, it is about that I suppose so. So when you say I suppose so, so that time you have the same opinion, but you're not that much agree, or you're not strongly agree, we people can say. So when you say I suppose so, you people can use this when you agree, but you are not completely convinced with the opinion or with that thought. So that time you people may just say that I suppose so. So in that case, मुझे भी ऐसा ही लगता है. That is the literal meaning of this. I suppose so. And here it will be the last one from this slide, which you people perhaps uh, talk about when you're going to talk some bad happening, bad news. So that time you have to say, I'm afraid you're right. And again, you just try to understand when you say I'm afraid, it is not about fear. So that is a formal way to say that something is bad, something bad has happened. So that time you people just try to use this, I'm afraid you're right. So you people can use this in response to bad news to say the bad news is correct. Okay. So these were the some of the phrases that we people can think of to talk about how we can say someone is correct. Then let us go to the next slide, where you people can use phrases to say someone is wrong. In previous slide, we people talked how we can say someone is right. Now we can see how we may say that someone is wrong. Okay, so let's see. First of all, you may just say, I'm afraid that's not quite right. So here you people have to understand that with whom you're going to talk. If you're going to talk your colleague or your senior, your boss is there, you can't say directly you are wrong, because see, it will be insulting, it will hurt the feeling of that person. So therefore you can't say you're wrong or you're not right. So these are the phrases that you cannot use for elder people, cannot use in formal situations, cannot use with your seniors, with your boss. So that time you may use such phrases that I'm afraid, and then you say that's got quite that's not quite right, or it is not correct. So these are the some of the ways that you can think. Then next one is that I'm afraid you are mistaken. So again, similar to this, that you can say you are mistaken. So in this sense, it means that you have made a mistake here. So you people can just use this. Then next another way, no, you have got it wrong. So you may use this also. Suppose that what you are saying is different and what is understood by the people, that is different. So in that case you may just say, no, you have got it wrong. Again, you can say that no, that's all wrong. So if you see that some of your friends, whatever information they are saying, you know that that is not the fact or that is not correct. So in that case you are giving your reply like this, no, that's all wrong. So whatever you said or whatever you have done, that's all wrong. And here is the last one, which you people can use it in informal situations, and that is rude. Again, it is not a good way or a well mannered words that you can use, but you can use sometimes for some people. And these are baloney or bullshit. So these are the words again, which means that someone is wrong or someone has done some wrong thing, mistakes. So that time you people can use this, and that's why you people have to note these words and you people have to try to check the meaning of these words in this context. Which is context? That saying someone wrong, this is our context. In that sense, you people have to find out the meaning of these words, because these words may have another meanings also, but here we are just talking about how we can say that someone is wrong. And in which situations? In informal situation. How is it? It is a rude way to talk with someone. Okay, then let's go to the next slide, where we people can use the words for saying someone is smart, or someone is clever, someone is brilliant, someone is sharp. So these are some of the words that we know. But here, let's discuss these five ones. First of all, you may just use it that he is really sharp. When you say he is, there is apostrophe. Always try to remember when there is apostrophe and when there is not apostrophe. So that time, what does it mean? So he's really sharp. In this sense, it indicates that he is really clever, he is intelligent. That are the some of the meanings of the sharp. But in case of things, if I say the knife is sharp, the knife is really sharp, so that time here meaning will change of the word sharp, because it is in context of the things like knife, and knife is used for cutting some of the things. We use knife for cutting vegetables or something like this. So in that case, it is its ability to cut, immediately cut it with its the blade. So that time that sharp will be different. Then next, you people may just say she is brilliant. So I just talked about saying words like clever, brilliant, smart, sharp. These are some of the genius. So these are the some of the common words that you people can use for saying someone is smart. Next, you may just say that he is very bright. She's a genius. When someone is having ability to do a particular task or having a skill, so that time you people may just say that she is a genius or he is a genius, something like this. And this one somewhat different, that he is a smart cookie. So when you say someone is a smart cookie, so meaning is that he is smart or clever or bright, brilliant, intelligent, genius. So these are the some words. But cookie can have different meanings. If you just uh, have idea that cookie is also used for biscuit also. So that is also cookie. And the terms which are related to internet, so there will be cache and cookie also. So in that terms it will be different. So you people just try to find out the different meanings of these words. Okay, then let's go to the last one. We'll complete this slide and then we will go for quiz. Okay, so here you people have the some phrases that you people can use to say someone is stupid. So usually they might be talking about if someone is not behaving properly or someone is foolish. So that time these words will be used. But here you people have to understand these are not in plain. So suppose you are reading sentence like this: he's not the sharpest tool in the shade. They are not plain words that saying someone is stupid. But if someone is not the sharpest tool in the shade, what does it convey? It is conveying that he is stupid. Hmm? So that is the meaning. Again, you people note it down: the sharpest tool in the shade, and its meaning you people have to find out in the dictionary or on the Google. You people try to search it. Then next one is that she is a few cards short of deck. Again, this is not plain. You people have to note it down, because this is a derogatory remark to talk someone who is stupid. If you're just saying these words, these words are insulting. They're not. Uh, you people cannot use these words with for anyone. Okay, so a few cards short of deck. This is idiomatic expression that you people have to understand, which means saying someone is stupid. Then next one, that is plain again. He is a bit slow. So maybe in case of learning, understanding, or talking anything. So if someone is doing like this, you may use the words like this. Again, this is very simple to understand. She is a complete idiot, or he is a complete idiot. You may use this, and they are simple. And last one from this slide, it is that he is really dumb. So that is also some of the words that you people can use to talk if you want to say someone is stupid, but be careful to whom you are going to use words, because these words are insulting, these words are derogatory remarks which may hurt the feeling of that person, which may make you quarrel, fight. So therefore you people have to take care if you are going to use these words for using uh, for some of the peoples. Okay, so that's all for today as far as what we people can talk about English. So I would like to ask if anyone is there who will like to make his or her group. So I'll stop sharing the screen, and let's discuss something that if you have any ideas or anything, that time you people have to talk to me. So apart from like a Vedangi, she will make her group, and I will assign some activities for them. So similar, I want to other students also, they would come forward and they should make their groups, so that you people can also have some of the activities that you people will use it for improving your communication. Only reading, only listening is not sufficient. I know that your listening is very good, you understand everything that what I speak. I also know you are able to read and understand, but I'm not sure all of you are competent in English communication, in oral communication. So therefore, you people just come for, because I don't have that much time only to our lecture. In that, it is not possible to cover all the students. So therefore, you should take initiative, and you people just start using activities, and that will be in a playway method. You people will be observer. You people will be the monitor. You people will be the uh, just doing everything. Okay, so I don't think that I should spend more time here. So you people just stay connected. I will get the link for quiz, so that we will have a quiz. Okay, so I have copied the link, and now I'm going to paste it into chat box. So all you people see the chat box. You might have seen the link there, and you just immediately click on the link and join the quiz. So I can see many of the students, they have started joining. So I will wait here for 1 minute only, and then I'm going to start the quiz. All you people have to participate in the quiz, complete the quiz, though you don't know answers.
Quiz on which part, sir?
Quiz is based on, I think it is based on confusing words, words that often confused. So suppose that if there is one word which is having similar spelling and uh, different meaning, or somewhat different spelling, or same pronunciation, for that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I think you all people are ready now. So just let me start the quiz now. 68 students have joined the quiz. Remaining students also can join. Okay, so somebody need link once again. So uh, Shubham, link is in chat box. Once again, I have pasted it. So immediately you join and now start. All you just be ready and start the quiz. Be sure you're going to answer all the questions. Don't leave quiz incomplete and just read questions carefully and then you people answer. It started.